Hello and welcome to what's looking to be a really, really smart game here at the Villa Park. Well, Aston Villa, though they are 3-1 down, they would need a miracle to come back. And well, miracles have happened before, let's not say the least. Aston Villa now, they've got a chance to immortalise themselves in history. We've had that comeback at Anfield. We've had that famous line, the Greek gods in Rome. But what can we get? Can we get Aston Villa in the memory books? What can we expect? That's the main question. Well, the British neutral, they'll want Aston Villa to go through. One difference to the side that started in Paris. It's Martinez in goal, Digne at left back, Pau at centre back, accompanied with Konza. It's Cash at right back. Kamara and Onana occupy the defensive midfield roles. Rodgers on the left, McGinn in the attacking midfield option. Tielemans in the right, and Rashford up top. Apologies for the graphics. We are getting them sorted as soon as we can. The Champions League anthem rings round. What can happen? Lovely day for football. Well, John McGinn and Marquinhos are two captains. With the coin toss, this game is going to be quite literally a coin toss. Let's go to Paris Saint-Germain, starting 11. Donnarumma in goal. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos returns from suspension. Pacho and Hakimi. Well, that's Vitinha. Fabian and João Neves in midfield. Kvaratskhelia, Dembele and Barcola start up top. And shockingly, Desiree Doué is left on the bench after he scored a super goal against them earlier on this year. Last week. Well, Marcus Rashford, he has taken them. Marcus Rashford has made a few big comebacks against PSG. We'll all remember that famous one. Well, we kick the game off. What a game it will be. Mouth-watering. Two very good sides battling it out. The atmosphere is electric as John McGinn breaks forward. Can't find Rashford, Marquinhos in front of him. And lofted away by Donnarumma, out for a throw-in. Digne tries the ball with his towel. Well, the PSG Ultra is bouncing. 300, I think. Digne with the ball in the area from the throw. Here's McGinn, closed down by Kvaratskhelia and Hakimi. And his cross comes off. Kvaratskhelia, first corner of the game, Aston Villa. Rashford's waiting to take. Flicks it in there! But Donnarumma punched it away. Anana's head so nearly there. Another corner. Early doors at Villa Park. Rashford with the corner in. Anana to Tielemans. Here's Rashford, bit of skill, bit of flair, but tackled by Fabian and fully cleared. But Matty Cash, it's Martinez. Rashford brought down Pacho to Villa's disappointment. Well, John McGinn's brought down there. He's holding his ankle. Here's Digne. Rashford urged away. Anana. But it's got Askelia with the firmness. Here's Vitinha. Pacho. Vitinha, who's playing really quite deep. He's playing like he's a defender. There's a throw to PSG off Matty Cash. Hacho. Hakimi. Hakimi. Looped. Digne headed away. Calls that Hakim was fouled there. But it's no avail. Here's Tielemans. Now here's Rodgers. Breaking. Rashford's on his left. Here's Rashford, but Hakimi with the tackle. Here's Barkler now. At the under end of the field, it's basketball, football. Nearly there. And Hakimi for Paris Saint-Germain. It was just too easy. Achraf Hakimi. This comeback can't come. It's 4-1 on aggregate. Well, let's have another look at that ball. Because, well, that defending, that was abysmal. Let's have a look. PSG really did hit on the break. That smart ball down to Barkler. And tries to pick out Dembele, but Hakimi there to follow up. It's just a bit of a mix-up in the back. And they really could do a bit better. Huge blow for Villa as the comeback looks a bit less likely. Villa shaking their heads. This is not the fairy tale storyline. Here's Rashford. Can't do anything with it. Here's Barkler now. Bradley Barkler. Back to Ruiz. Well, talking of comebacks, could be a comeback in Borussia Dortmund. It's a goal for the hosts against Borussia Dortmund against Barcelona. The score there is 1-0 to the Yellow Wall. 4-1 to Barcelona, though, on aggregate. Here's Marquinhos. Ball to Hakimi. Neves. Winner of this side will face probably most likely to be Arsenal. There's an offside call here. Nearly given away there. Well, since scoring that goal, PSG have been way more dominant. We're 16 minutes into the tie. As Donnarumma was struggling there, but managed to keep the ball. Here's Kamara. Dembele. Nuno Mendes can't break. Slipped. Here's Powell. McGinn. Digne. Back to McGinn. Curling shot, but no. Kvaratskhelia. Fails to get past Nana. And back to Martinez. Here's Matty Cash now breaking. Matty Cash to Rogers. To Rashford, but dinked away by Marquinhos. McGinn. Back to Digne. Villa Park starting to come alive. Rogers to Rashford. Pacho brings it behind and corner ball to Aston Villa, who are beating the Blues. Here's Rashford's. Ball in, headed away. Here's Kamara. Back to Digne. Reinvents it. But headed away, only to McGinn. Put back in there. Konzanili. Vitinha. Here's Powell. But saved by Donnarumma. Here's Marcus Rashford, blocked by Marquinhos. Pressure really booming. Well, Aston Villa's press can counter the pressure, but only for a few moments. As here's Rashford. Was he offside? The flag does go up. Prince William there in attendance. Here's Hakimi. Marquinhos. Hakimi. Vitinha. Pacho. Running back to Vitinha, Pacho, Marquinhos, Hakimi now. Marquinhos, Hakimi, Kvaratskhelia, Neves, Nuno Mendes out wide to Barcola. The ball in there to Hakimi. Good touch. Back to Kvaratskhelia. And it just looks like this attack's been a little bit neutralised. Aston Villa holding that low block. Nuno Mendes. Kamara with a lunging tackle. The referee holds up play. Tielemans now. Here's Morgan Rogers, a goal scorer in Paris. Goes for goal! And nearly there. Well, he was unmarked. It was a little touch. A grab and run. And he thought he'd have a go. Lovely, lovely work from Morgan Rogers. Tried to curl it inside, but not enough curl. Ball to Bradley Barcola. Slight mix-up. But Martinez comfortable to conquer. Here's Pau Torres. Digne. Bad touch. Donnarumma. Here's Morgan Rogers. Anana. McGinn. Out wide to Digne. Little cheeky ball through to Anana. Pass took a bobble. And Hakimi can conquer. Here's Dembele now. Toying. Tries to get the cross in. Can't. Here's João Neves. And if my mummy's listening, hello. Here's Fabian Ruiz. Back to Sancho, Marquinhos, Neves. Jumble in there, Anana. Slight alarms, but no avail. Here's Dembele now. Here's Nuno Mendes! Doubles! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, mountains are there to be climbed. It turned into going to space, and now it's going to Pluto. Impossible to come back. It's Paris Saint-Germain 2, Aston Villa 0, but on aggregate they're 5-1 up. And surely they can't get 6 goals. Well, major gaps in that Villa defence. It was Dembele who just had space to run, and Mendes was unmarked in the area. And Nuno Mendes, simple finish. Easy. And it's 2 to the blue. Here's Xenia. Anana. Digne on the left hand side. Inside to Rashford. Kamara. Here's Rogers. And Fabian Ruiz in front of him. Here's Onana. Here's Ousmane Dembele. Here's Dembele. To Vitinha. Out wide to Barcola. Yuri Tielemans. Here's Marcus Rashford. Tielemans went down in the area. But the referee did not view that as a foul. And Villa Park rings boos. Kvaratskhelia. Onana. Here's Tielemans breaking. Urgency and speed. Flick back to Rashford. McGinn. Tielemans! And that's got in! And you can see the passion from Aston Villa. It goes in off Pacho. And there is hope in the Lion. There is hope for a comeback. Hope. Pure hope. Tielemans, he had to have that shot. With that deflection off Pacho, the keeper had no chance of saving it. Will that go down as Tielemans' goal or as a Pacho own goal? Doesn't matter. The only thing that does matter is that it's 2-1 and Villa have a lifeline. Here are Villa again, McGinn. Foul to Kimi. Well, Hakimi, when he did go down, he kicked McGinn in the face. But no extra action taken. Marquinhos. Here's João Neves. Here's Vitinha. Dembele. Rashford running. John McGinn was brought down trying to race forward. And Pacho clears away for what will be a throw-in. Digne with the long throw in the area. Headed away to Onana. Digne with the cross. It flies. Here's Pau Torres on the right. Just keeps it in play. Back inside to Morgan Rogers. Here's Tielemans. Nearly flicked in there. Onana. Back to Digne. Digne's cross. Finds the head of no one. And goes out for a throw in to Paris Saint-Germain. Kishkoraskelia. John McGinn barges into him. And McGinn is going to be booked. Just ran into Kvaratskhelia. Barcola slips and the free kick given to PSG. Here's Kvaratskhelia. Ball's over the top to Dembele. Can't take the necessary touch. He goes down, but the flag's put up. Free kick taken quickly. Here's Digne, looking to break. No one available, so finds Tielemans, who switches the play out wide to Cash. Got 44 minutes. Cash. Kamara. Kamara with a flick inside. And Fabian Ruiz sets off. Ousmane Dembele. A strong goal. Can he make it 3? No. Over the crossbar. But the offside flag goes up nevertheless. Here's Marcus Rashford. Camera. Bradley Barcola released now. Minute of added time. Here's Bradley Barcola. Sean Neves. Well, the game slowed down as this first half concludes. Aston Villa are 2-1 down. 5-2 on aggregate. And I don't think they can have a way back into this. Well, it's Aston Villa 1, Paris Saint-Germain 2. 5-2 to the Parisians on aggregate. It's Champions League. Hello and welcome back. It's not impossible for Aston Villa, but it's certainly not likely. Well, Tielemans offered a slither of hope. For Aston Villa, but Hakimi and Nuno Mendes, the two full-backs, they have been offering PSG the way through. Here's Aston Villa on the break, and Marquinhos pulled down. I think it's John McGinn who's holding his head. Apparently, John McGinn has been elbowed in the face by Marquinhos. Let's have a look at that. He has. You know, certainly not deliberate, but it's Kamara. Hakimi goes down from Pau Torres' little push. Here's Vitinha. Back to Nuno Mendes. Tielemans booted away. To Fabian Ruiz. Back to Donnarumma. Barcola with the head. Here's Matty Cash. Tielemans. Nice little ball across to Digne McGinn. Bit of skill there. Digne puts a cross in and the little flick from McGinn. But he sends it behind for a goal kick. Ollie Watkins is on the bench. Super subs available. Here's Pau Torres to John McGinn. Here's Digne. Ball over the top to Rashford, who can't get it. Rodgers fouls Nuno Mendes. Here's Anana. Matty Cash. Kamara. Konza. Here's Morgan Rodgers now. The little ball through to Tielemans. Can't control. Rashford. No. And, well, it all went a bit bad there at the back. But a good save from Donnarumma. And a clearance from Marquinhos denies them. Here's Rodgers. Hakimi wins it back. To Dembele with a little flick, who scores, but the flag goes up, and that was well offside. Well, I'm going to let you aware of another goal at Barcelona, and it's 4-2 on aggregate to Barcelona. Because Dortmund are 2-0 up. Here's Matty Cash. So the goal scorer, it's Garassi. Foul by Kamara. Let's have a look at a possible handball there. Natural position from Nuno Mendes. Vitinha back to Marquinhos. Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Bradley Barcola. Kvaratskhelia, but blocked by Konza. Ruiz to Barcola. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha slipped in shooting. It's gone high and wide. Here's McGinn breaking forward. Has a go! And the go is the word. The magic word. John McGinn. Good boy. They're back in it. It's not over till it's over. And it's 2-2. Good run from John McGinn. And he saw Donnarumma off his line. Had a go. And what a go it was. Aston Villa have a way back in. They couldn't they? This is the game of football. Well, football at its finest here at Villa Park. It's Aston Villa 2, Paris Saint-Germain 2, and they are 5-3 down on aggregate. But that's still not to say it's not over just yet. Super John McGinn rings round the Villa Park. Here he is again, McGinn. It's just moments of magic like that which really dictate these ties. Barkala breaking. Inside, outside. On the left-hand side. Barkala cuts in, but tackled by Cash. Anana. Anana. Little ball. Here's Rashford. PSG have been bullied by him in the past. Here's Marcus Rashford. Superb stop by Donnarumma. And Aston Villa have life. Well, as Aston Villa take their corner, there's a goal for Barcelona. It's now 5-2 on aggregate there. Villa have momentum. I'll tell you who it is. It's a Mensani own goal. Corner whipped in, but headed it away. Only to Cash. Here's Rashford, bit of skill. In the area, gets past him, and there's Konza! Well, we would have thought this way back. When they were 2-0 down, everyone rolled them out. And now, they're back in it. It's Konza. Fabulosa. Rashford, superb bit of skill from him. Superb. He just absolutely sent Fabio Ruiz and Vitinha the wrong way and just found Konza. And it was so easy. He just had to pass it into the goal. And wow, I'm happy now. You're happy now. This is why we love the beautiful game. It's Aston Villa 3, Paris Saint-Germain 2. It's 5-4 in aggregate. And, well, an equaliser in touching distance. You can see the pure joy from the stands. It's madness. You don't often get this sort of stuff anywhere else. It's only the Champions League that does it. Only the Champions League can produce magic moments. Here's Rodgers. Little flick by Nuno Mendes out for another throw, and his Cash. Well, when PSG were 2-0 up, everyone thought, no, Aston Villa are out of it. That's it. Game done. But now, the flick has been switched. And there is a lifeline. The crowd erupts. Re-erupt. Here's Konza. Kamara. Rodgers. Kamara. Rashford outside on the right. Ball in there. Here's Tielemans. Flicked away. McGinn. Apologies, we just had a few technical errors there. There's a corner. It's Tielemans. But Pau Torres, little flick. Couldn't do much. Apologies to them difficulties You didn't miss out on anything, don't worry. Perfect for Tielemans to hit it on the volley. And Pau Torres felt he had to head it home. But Villa Park's back alive. Boom. Bosh. Bazinga. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Neves. In the midst of the mayhem, Doué has come on for Bradley Barcola. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. My adrenaline's pumping. What about yours? Marquinhos. Given away. Here's Rashford, but given away again. Free kick given against Boubacar Kamara. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Desiree Doué. Well, Aston Villa have had 13 attempts, 7 of which on target. They certainly deserve to be on top. Here's Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Out wide to Vitinha. Gone out wide for a corner. Well, we have life, and we do have stadium effects now. Taken short. Mendes whips it in. Back to Hakimi, whose low volley is too low into the corner. Vitinha got given away to Rashford. Goes out of play for throw-in. Outstanding play from Aston Villa. Outstanding now. Now's the time. If you've got to anything, do it now. Here's Ruiz. Konza wins it back. Rashford. Little flick there. Here's Doué. Fabian Ruiz to Dembele. And Doué couldn't make the run. Konza's blocking him. Tricks out to Martinez. And Luis Enrique has got a clear chip on his shoulder. McGinn, a little knock on the head, but he gets back up. Dembele, Doué. Dembele. Here's Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. They win it back here. Rashford. Pau Torres. Kamara. Can't win it. After attack from Ruiz. Here he is now breaking. to Dembele. Dembele in the area, has a go! But straight at Martinez. Well, now that Aston Villa are 3-2 up in this game, PSG have really been bursting and bursting right now. Here's Martinez. He's been a game changer, but Marco Asensio, he's changed more games. He's really good vibrance as he goes on low. And it's also Onana. Well, Asensio's parent club is PSG, so it's a bit weird to see him playing against them. Two up, put 4, 5 down. Here's Jacob Ramsey, out wide to Dinilu's on right. Rashford, the return, a bit of skill, can't control it. Goes up with a kick. 25 minutes in this. A long 25 minutes. PSG and almost certainly a strong the stadium's lifting. Hopes are high. It's 5-1 aggregate and Aston Villa, if they got Champions League semi-final, that would be monumental. Down line to Doué, Martinez to Conca. Here's Matty Cash. He's going to break forward now. The crowd are urging him to do so. He plays Kamara in field. Here's Ramsey. Here's Kamara. And now it's Dembele. Aston Villa have to keep the energy up, just to stay in this game, and energy they have. Every tackle counts. No, denied by Donnarumma. Three really current saves by Donnarumma. free kick here. Marcus Rashford, who's standing over it. And so I think it's Asensio, but Rashford's going to be the one to take. It's in far post. Diving header by Konza. Clear chance. Could have soared. Konza coulda, woulda, shoulda. But can't. What a second. 2-1 down with break. 3:29. Cash. Trying to play through Asensio. Gets in the vein. Here's Tielemans. He passed up a deflection off Hakimi. Just ache. And the quality's there to show that that is the case. Digne can control. PSG. Martinez, pressed by Dembele. He's gone down. Stop the play because he's hurt João Neves' shoulder. It was João Neves that ran into the referee and brought him sliding down. We had a similar situation at the weekend when Liverpool played. Non-contested, but two, yes, but then he changed his mind, and I think with that, Ollie Watkins is going to be coming on, and might try to find another goal. Here's Rashford. But Pacho was in front of him. Martinez. Watkins signed his laces. Already the magic places. He's got him through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Well, bit of trouble there. But Dembele can't get it. Here's Coutinho. That's forwards. But Torres wins it back. Lovely pressing by Aston Villa. But Cash with a sliding tackle. Can't win it back. Fabian Ruiz. Well, we big up the attackers, but in this game, there have been 2 goals from the fielders. Rashford and Deeney are going to come off. And Watkins. Here's Dembele in a bit of space. Has a go, but saved by the legs of Martinez. And Martinez's legs have caused so many problems for French football in the past. You remember that famous save in Colomboani for Argentina against France in the World Cup final to keep Argentina in it. It's Kvaratskhelia. Tried to get Dembele, but pass is gone. Well, with 15 minutes still left in this. There is still a chance just becomes a lot more equal. Oh, chance here with Pau Torres, and Dembele's there. Doué's there as well. Dembele goes for glory, but the glory wasn't there. Well, Dembele had a perfect chance. It was one-on-one situation. Aston Villa made numbers back. Doué was there as well. And he couldn't do it. Pau Torres slides it out. In the area, little back pass here. Rogers goes for goal. Couldn't control it. Tried to bend it in that top left corner, but Duras with a hat-trick to make it 3-1, 5-3 on aggregate. Down his goal kicker. Over forwards. There's Kvaratskhelia. Got brought down there. Laskelia. Got space to run into. Can he find Douay wide? He can. Desiree Douay. Tackle by. But in that tackle, there was a foul. You do.
In the dugout.
Hakimi and Nuno Mendes are looking to get over this. Nuno Mendes straight to the wall. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Vitinha. A lovely switch play to Douay. He can't control as well as he'd like. Hakimi. Douay. And he gives it away. Here's Rodgers making a break. Asensio is to his right, but he finds Ramsey, who can't control, and Marquinhos can conquer. Douay. Little ball over the top to Hakimi. They're through here, but Maatsen was in front, and Hakimi did really well to get past Maatsen, but straight at Martinez. Corner to PSG. Time's running out. Here's Douay, just standing still. Gets round him. Gets a ball in. Kvaratskhelia. The volley gets sent well over the crossbar. Bit of argument whether Douay did kick the ball out. Here's Kamal. Tried to release Watkins, but intercepted by Mendes. Rodgers. Morgan Rodgers, lovely bit of skill there. He couldn't get past Mendes. There's 5 minutes in it. And it sort of feels a bit of the case. Next goal wins. Here's Nuno Mendes. Catch. Hands it back. The ball over to Watkins, whose head can't control it. But Nuno Mendes' foot can to keep on playing. So crucial. Five minutes. Aston Villa are in it to win it. Konza. Martinez picks it up. Drop kick forward to Matson. The keeper's in front of him. Aston Villa really look like they're in it to win it. As Matson brings Hakimi down. There's a free kick, he's holding his foot. And PSG slowing it down. Really squeezing the game. Good fun. Pacho on his own finds Kvaratskhelia. Conte's there in front of him. Nuno Mendes. Led away by Pau Torres. Here's Jacob Ramsey. Looking for options. Goes on his own. He's isolated on the left. But Doué's there. And in front of him, João Neves away. Dembele. Lovely ball to Hakimi. But he's slowing things down here. Here's Nuno Mendes. Kvaratskhelia in the area. Pass one, pass two. Got tackled by Cash. And Matty Cash. Crucial. Matty Cash gave it away. And Asensio. Well, Nuno Mendes did go down there. But not because of Asensio. But the referee's given the free kick. It's a bit of time tactics. It's Ross Barkley. He's got experience. Tielemans. Well, he's had a bit of a half problem. Looking to make a change, make a difference, make a move. 2 minutes left on the clock. As here's Desiree Doué. Doué on goal. What can he do here? And a big save from the Argentine, Emi Martinez. Not sure if he was offside. I don't think he is. It's a good run, good ball. 1v1. Well, Martinez is a master of the 1v1. Goalkeepers have been big. Who is bigger? Coutinho is unmarked. Here's Ruiz, back to Kvaratskhelia. Negieri goes for goal. Curling, but a bit too much. It did take a deflection though. Or did it? No, I don't think it did. PSG in slow now. Here's a kick. 3 minutes, we're on. 3 minutes for Aston Villa. That's the equaliser. But PSG just solidified. Here's Doué. Time wasting tactics from him. Hakimi. Bruno should take the throw. Confirmation, there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well, Time wasting's gone wrong. Villa have the throw. 2.5 minutes to save themselves. What can they do here? Well, you know where this is going. Martinez urges everyone forwards. Watkins couldn't get the correct header to it. Maatsen has a throw. Marquinhos, header. Rodgers couldn't position himself right. And cleared away by Pacho. Here's PSG. We'll take it back for a foul though. Didn't deem the advantage to be played. So, quick. Donnarumma now, wasting his time a little bit. Well, we didn't think it'd end like this, did we? Is there a twist in the tail? Camera. To Maatsen! But a big block by Pacho. 30 seconds! Here's Maatsen, who can't contain. See the reaction. Very good strike from Maatsen, but a brilliant block. Yes. That's it. As the referee blows for full time, that's it for Aston Villa. But Paris Saint-Germain have finished it. Unai Emery was so close. Aston Villa was so close. So nearly there. They were touching it, but they couldn't get over the line. And PSG have been purely brilliant. Pure perfection. Aston Villa have been pushed all the way. But PSG punish Aston Villa. PSG push for the title. PSG are properly in it to win it. It's Aston Villa 3, Paris Saint-Germain 2, but that doesn't matter because the aggregated score is Aston Villa 4, Paris Saint-Germain 5. PSG go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. They are most likely going to be Arsenal problems next. The youngest team in the competition are doing this with ease. Pure talent override. It's full time. Aston Villa 4, Paris Saint-Germain 5. They're through to the semi-finals. Thank you for being here